The inmate had just locked in his escape plan. Then a new cellmate showed up, transferred from the psych ward. The newcomer had some mental issues, but he was brilliant, with razor-sharp logic. He remembered almost everything he saw. Because of a brain injury, he barely slept at night. That meant Michael had no chance to dig a tunnel inside the cell, unless he brought the new cellmate into the plan. Michael tested the waters and asked if he'd ever thought about getting out. He also asked what he'd want to do on the outside. The guy just said he was a mental patient and it's all the same wherever he goes. Even if he got out, he'd just end up in a psych hospital. Michael had no comeback for that. The plan hit a standstill for a while, but Michael couldn't give up. His brother Lincoln was less than a month away from execution. Out on the yard, Michael got a bottle of chemicals from John. He squeezed out his cellmate's toothpaste. Then he filled the tube with the chemical. Next, he headed to Sarah's infirmary. He poured another chemical down the drain. Mixed together, they turned into a highly corrosive liquid. It ate through the pipe fast, laying groundwork for the escape, but it created a new headache. The cellmate kept hounding him about the missing toothpaste. Michael tried to stay out of his line of sight, but the guy popped up behind him like a ghost. Worse, he seemed to notice there were secrets in Michael's tattoos, and he stayed up at all hours. He even lifted Michael's shirt to study the ink. With his photographic memory, he sketched the tattoos into a notebook. Michael was about to lose it. If nothing changed, the cellmate would figure out the plan sooner or later. Right then, his former bunkmate Sukra rushed in to find Michael. He said he'd changed his mind and wanted in on the escape. Turns out, a buddy had visited a few days earlier. He brought news that Sukra's girlfriend was about to marry that buddy. Sukra blew a gasket. He called his girlfriend on the spot. She said she was turning 20 soon. She didn't want to wait 16 more months for Sukra to get out. Hearing that, Sukra couldn't wait another minute. He'd rather risk breaking out than lose her. Seeing Sukra back on board, Michael was relieved. The top priority now is to get that odd cellmate moved to a different cell. But when Michael got back to the cell, he froze. The guy had reconstructed the tattoo pattern from memory. Michael didn't hesitate and headed straight for the door. When the cellmate saw Michael with blood all over his face, he got a bad feeling. Michael called in a guard. He reported that the cellmate was violent. Given the psych history, the guard wouldn't hear his side. They hauled him out immediately. Michael finally cleared the problem out of the way. Not long after, Sukra moved back in with a wicked grin. Now let's see how they pull off the breakout.